Eala surges to career-high number 49 in latest WTA rankings. The 20-year-old Eala climbed 4 spots from number 53 last week, fueled by her impressive run at the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand, where she reached the semi-finals of the WTA 250 event. Eala reached another milestone in her rapidly blossoming career, surging to a career-high number 49 in the latest Women's Tennis Association (W) rankings released on Monday, January 12. The 20-year-old Eala climbed 4 spots from number 53 last week, fueled by her impressive run at the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand, where she reached the semi-finals of the WTA 250 event. Till my heart stops. So close yet so far. Thank you, Auckland, for the warmest hospitality to start the year. Truly felt the Wairua, Eala wrote in a social media post shortly after her stint. She first broke into the top 50 in November last year, landing at number 50 after a round of 16 finish at the Hong Kong Open. It was a good morale boost for the Filipina tennis sensation ahead of the Australian Open late this month, where she will make a main draw debut in the said Grand Slam. The past year reminded me how powerful love, support, and community can be. Now I'm excited for what this new year brings. New goals to chase, new memories to create, and more meaningful moments to share with the people I love, Eala wrote in a separate social media post. Before the Australian Open, though, Eala is scheduled to see action at the Kooyong Classic in Melbourne this week, where she will join 2024 Wimbledon semi-finalist Donna Vekic, world number 121 and local bet Priscilla Hahn, and multiple Grand Slam mixed doubles champion Daniela Hantuchova in the women's competition. The event, slated on January 13th to 15th at the exclusive Kooyong Lawn Tennis Club, is a professional tennis exhibition singles-only tournament with invited Association of Tennis Professionals and ATP and Women's Tennis Association (W) players. Eala, a star ascends, the journey to world number 49. In the world of professional tennis, where centuries-old traditions meet blazing athletic modernity, there are moments that redefine possibility. On January 12, 2026, one such moment arrived not on the clay of Paris, nor on the grass of Wimbledon, but in the published list of the latest Women's Tennis Association (W) rankings. Alexandra Eala surged to a career-high world number 49. It was a landmark not just for her career, but for the history of Filipino tennis and the wider Asian sporting landscape. For Eala, who began her professional journey as a promising junior and nurtured her craft with meticulous dedication, this achievement wasn't merely a number, it was proof of her evolution into a global competitor. What does it take to break into the top 50 of the WTA? Determination, talent, grand ambitions, and a series of pivotal tournaments where each match can make or break a season. A milestone marked by hard-fought matches. Eala's ascent didn't happen overnight. In the latest rankings update, released at the start of the 2026 season, she moved up 4 spots from number 53 to number 49, the highest she has ever been in her career to date. This surge was catalyzed by her semi-final run at the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand, a WTA 250 event where she fought her way through multiple 3-set battles, showcasing both resilience and flair. Against rising competition, Eala demonstrated not just skill, but growth, pacing her shot selections and strategic play in ways that signaled tactical maturing far beyond her 20 years. Although her run ended in a tough match against China's Wang Xinyu, the confidence she exhibited across 3 matches, winning multiple rounds to reach the semifinals, translated directly into the points that propelled her ranking upward. This was her 3rd career WTA semifinal appearance, joining impressive runs earlier in her emerging career. More than a ranking, a symbol of progress. Numbers on a leaderboard reflect outcomes, but the journey beneath them tells a deeper story. For Eala, who has steadily climbed the WTA ladder since turning professional, each rung has been a testament to persistence, adaptability, and mental fortitude. Born in 2005 in Quezon City, Philippines, Eala first caught global attention as a junior player, winning the 2022 U.S. Open girls singles title, a feat that immediately positioned her as one to watch. Since turning pro in 2020, she's honed her game in some of the sport's most competitive circuits, facing veterans and peers alike. In 2025, Eala celebrated her entry into the WTA Top 100, a watershed moment for both her career and Philippine tennis history. She became the first Filipino, male or female, to crack the WTA Top 100 singles rankings. This also included remarkable wins over several high-ranking opponents and deep tournament runs that captured the attention of tennis enthusiasts worldwide. Yet the yo-yo of ranking movements has not deterred her. It has sharpened her resolve. Earlier mark-making runs saw her climb to number 56 in mid-2025 after strong performances at events like the Eastbourne Open, where she became her nation's first WTA singles finalist. Each breakthrough built confidence, shifted perceptions, and affirmed that her climb was no fluke. A new chapter in 2026, momentum and legacy. One of the defining themes of Eala's journey has been consistency, not just flashes of brilliance but sustained excellence. Breaking into the top 50 represents a psychological breakthrough with real implications: seeded entries at bigger tournaments, placement in stronger draws, and a permanent vantage point among the world's elite. Off the court, the momentum of her ranking rise radiates back home, where a new generation of Filipino athletes sees itself reflected in her achievements. Eala's ascent has inspired interest in the sport beyond what even seasoned commentators expected, catalyzing grassroots tennis programs and sparking conversations around athletic excellence in nations less traditionally dominant in tennis. As she prepares for the Australian Open and related lead-up events, such as the Kuyang Classic, her world-class standing now opens even more doors on the global stage. The young Filipino champion has already been confirmed for exhibition tournaments that precede the season's first Grand Slam, giving her opportunities to sharpen her game against seasoned pros. Beyond the baseline, the meaning of a milestone. What does it mean for Eala to be world number 49? Context matters. First, it underlines her status as a top-tier competitor on the women's tour, part of a global cadre of athletes who train, travel, and perform week after week in pursuit of excellence. To be ranked inside the top 50 isn't just prestige, it's a living acknowledgement of skill, consistency, and determination. Second, by reaching number 49, she stands as the highest-ranked Filipino in tennis history, a position that symbolizes national pride and paves the way for future athletes from Asia and Southeast Asia to believe in their own competitive potential. And third, this achievement arrives at a pivotal transitional moment in women's tennis, a generation defined by eclectic styles, diverse nationalities, and breakthrough talents reshaping the sport's competitive landscape. For Eala to assert herself in this arena, at such a young age, speaks to both her personal talent and the evolving globalization of tennis. Challenges, growth, and what lies ahead. Though today she stands at world number 49, tomorrow brings new battles,